Alright, welcome back everybody. We have switched to alchemy, and I was at 300 enchanting and tailoring. Like, to level up enchanting to 300 is probably the hardest thing I've ever done. And I only did it so I wouldn't have to buy bags. And then when I got there, I'm just like, you know what? And I'm probably going to regret it. I think I already am regretting it. Because I probably could have just leveled up alchemy and then got rid of tailoring. Because enchanting is good. I like enchanting, but the problem with enchanting is you can't give it to any of your other guys. Whereas to every other talent, leatherworking and, well, I guess engineering's the same way too. Can't give any of that crap to your guys either. So I'm just kind of running around here. What's cool about it is coming back to these lower level spots, giving all the lower level buffs, and like I found a couple of things. Like I saw one of the elite guys, or rare guys. Let's see if I need any of these lower level potions. No. Because I wasn't sure if I should just get rid of them all. I mean, they don't sell for anything on the auction house. Hardly anything. The Swift Thistle does. Because you can only get that whenever you get Briarthorn. So now we're up to 140 there, 64 there. So plugging along, plugging along. And you know what the coolest thing is? Seeing like a low level guy, like a level 8, and giving him like a gold. Just because. Now the earth root might sell. And I'll have to keep all these because these are still relevant. And I guess we will go and might as well cook all this crap up in my bag. This is really what it comes down to. Elixir of Shadow Power. I want to pay. It's like 6 gold a piece. And the thing is, you're always going to need them for the rest of the game. So let's see, what are we going to need here? That doesn't need anything. Tender wolf meat needs soothing spices. So I'll need 11 of these. The red wolf meat is going to need something. Hot spices, 4 of them. I like to just go ahead and cook them because you can make a little bit of money out. Or you can just give it to someone. And that's it. Everything else I have the materials for. I mean, this is the level 25. To get like this buff at level 25 is awesome, because by the time you usually get this, you're like level 35. And the sandworm meat, I think you need... Okay, I can make it. Cool. I'll just need to get another soothing spice. And the sandworm is awesome. 20 strength. That is pretty cool. I never even knew that was in the game either. This mystery stew kind of sucks because it costs a silver to get the skin of Dwarven Stout. But it pays for itself because once you make it, who did that? I love seeing all their health drop. It's not really dropping, but you know, it's still cool to see. Okay, where is all this food? Okay. I was gonna get him this food here if he wasn't such a low level. Okay, and then we just have one spider meat. Guess we might as well go cook it up. It's just gonna sit in our bag if we don't. I mean, 20 strength. Gotta be level 45 to use it though, but that's pretty good. What's cool about the spider meat is it only takes up... Oh. I keep using that. I need to switch it to this. Because, I don't know, / Okay, I don't need any of that. Is usually where I put my stuff. What level is this person? See, and it sells for 45. It cost me 15 silver, so I made 30 silver off it. I mean, that's nitpicky, but it kind of works. I'll go ahead and hold on to them. If I see a level, I mean, there probably won't be a level 25 in the area. Wow, I can see through their eyes. Has an unlimited range. So I wonder if I can pick this guy. He's an Ironforge Tenaris. I mean, he's not selected, so I don't know. You can't really target someone. I guess maybe if they're in your group. I've never used that thing. Bought it a long time ago. Never used it. Alright, so we're back on the prowl here. Looking for herbs. This is my favorite area of the game. Dark Shore. I spent more time here than anywhere else, I think. Because I've had a bunch of different characters, you know, and I always made all my characters night elves. Don't tell me why. I couldn't tell you why. They just always ended up being night elves. A druid kinda has to be here. So I've leveled up 2 druids to 60 or 70 probably. Or 80. Yeah, probably 80 because that's when I quit. And so I did all these missions. And then my priest, this guy, he did all the missions too here. And then I went to Ashara afterwards. And then sometimes you go over to, I don't really like the other island. I like this island better. I guess maybe because I spent most of my time here. Okay, what is this? A Briarthorn? I don't know if I can get the Briarthorn actually. About to find out if I can find the frickin' thing. 70. What am I at? 69? Swear. 66, but that usually happens. You know, you're always like 1 or 2 levels below it. This being 4, but I wasn't sure if I could come here. I knew I wouldn't be able to get Briarthorn though. I thought it was at 60. I guess the Mage Royal is at 50. Oh, I meant to stop by and grab my carrot on the stick. 3% is 3%. I don't think I'll be able to get the Stranglethorn either. Or the Stranglekelp. Yeah, it takes more than one kick. Then you gotta take the meat off of them or whatever. It's not gonna give us any food, but or any money, hardly. But what if someone comes behind me and they're like, how come this person didn't take this off? That always pissed me off. They're like, at least take the stuff, that way I can skin it, you know? And these are the things I think about as I'm doing this. All the stuff I hated when I was level 1 to 30 to 50 to 60. Crap, another Briarthorn. So I just need a couple more Mage Royal. The thing about the Briarthorn is they dropped the Swift Thistle too, so I really want to get them. And the Swift Thistle, you know, you can't really find it other through Briarthorn, and that usually makes it a little bit higher in demand. So in turn, you can sell it for a little bit more. Man, there's like no herbs over here. I did my first herb hunt in Teldrassil, because that place, I mean, there's herbs everywhere. I mean, there should be. It's a lower level place. Alright, the silver leaf, I mean, it's all green, so it might not give it to me. Yep. I was getting kind of lucky earlier. Especially like in the last 4 or 5 levels. It's getting it pretty easy. Let's see if we get one here. This one's also... Okay, we got another chance up here. Seen a couple more points here. Yep. It's so awesome coming back to these spots. Just murdering everybody. Alright, one more point. Now we'll probably see another Briarthorn. Told you. Always freaking happens. Oh, we're definitely not going to be able to get Bruiseweed. I think that's like 120 or something. And then as far as the firefin fish, I don't know what the best place is to fish for that. I think it's like a level 20 area. So I guess Ashara. We can go to Ashara and just fish. I want to stay on this continent because, you know, this continent rocks. Come on, don't be a Briarthorn. Oh, come on, man. Just give me my 1 point. Okay. This might do it, might not do it. Cross your fingers. Were your fingers crossed? Be nice if we could find a Mage Royal. Because I think those are still red or yellow. This is like Briarthorn continent over here. And that's what was happening in Teldrassil too. I was getting like nothing but Mage Royals. And you gotta be 50 for that, and I was still like 30 something. Peace Bloom. Not good. There's no Mage Royal here. Man, I really wish I would have grabbed my carrot on the stick. Okay, good. I don't know if we should really go back for the Briarthorn. Yeah, let's just go back. I doubt we'll see it again. Brings back memories over here. Guess if we stay near the rocks too, we can get some earth root. I think that's still yellow. It might be green now. Now that I'm at 70. And this is what I'm going to be doing most of the time. So you got to click on some of these guys because some might be the rare guys. Alright, our first Briarthorn. Let's see how many picks it takes to pick it. Yeah, these things are really hard to see. Failed at picking flowers. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, look, we got Swift Thistle too. Nice. Okay, well, let's go straight across and then come back up because there was like 3 or 4 Briarthorns in that little area. Oh. Guess when you come next to a cave. And I think the King's Blood is actually cheap. But once it gets to the fishing stuff, it's like, I'll go ahead and just level that up. Because then it's not as cost effective, you know? I'm going to spend 30 gold. And then plus, I'm still going to have to go do this, you know? To level up my herbalism. And then half of me was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to keep enchanting and just have alchemy, you know? Because, I mean, a lot of people do it that way. like throughout the whole game, leveling up enchanting. I didn't really use many of the enchants because, you know, you never have what you need, you know. And then you have to spend time, like, to level up enchanting, you gotta find people just to give them, like, please take this free enchant. They're like, no, I don't want it. Please. Just take it. I don't care if it's a gray item, just do it. But the cool thing, I guess, about enchanting is I think you can do the highest level enchant. There's no, like, minimum level requirement. Okay, all these Swift Thistle's gone, or Briarthorn's gone now. Alright, this might be one. No. It's like I didn't see this on the way out. Oh, there's the Mage Royal I needed. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start carrying it on a stick from now on. Especially if I'm gonna be doing this all the time. And I am. Because you have to. Running around looking for flowers. And a lot of fishing. And then I think there's like certain quests that you have to do to get some of them too. So I guess our level's about 110, 125. And then we'll go back to the trainer. So we still got a long way to go here. And then I don't know when Silver Leaf and Peace Bloom and stuff is going to be worth nothing. It's still giving me bonuses. It's pretty nice. Maybe at 75, I think this is it. Nope. Maybe at 80. It's nice revisiting all the places. That's nice. Especially this place. Because when I first started playing Warcraft, I played at night. I had like a night job. Got off like at 11, 12 o'clock at night. So the moons in Warcraft, and then Darkshore, you know, just running up and down the beach, you know, because you don't want to run through this area. You want to run up and down the beach because there's like crabs and stuff, and they don't mess with you. And then, of course, you don't have a mount either, you know. I guess I should have went and saw the bruised weed to see what level it is, but I think it's like 110. And I could be wrong. But I think it's pretty high up there. Yeah, because, I mean, other than the, what's it called? Those dudes. Murlocs. And you can kind of, like, dodge them, you know? You have nothing to worry about over there. Guess let's check up over here. I still haven't been up here, actually. Yeah. I think because I made a hunter too. And I went up here because this is the only spot to get this cat. And I still have it, but it's like a level 20. I never did level him up. And I probably can't now. Thing is I guess when you're leveling, you want to take your pet and switch them out. After every level you level, switch out your pet. That way they stay up with you. I think, I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about it. I could be wrong on this, but you know, that cat, it's pretty cool because it's invisible the whole time until it attacks. And you can only get it by opening these things. So it's kind of cool. You open these like altars or statues or whatever, and then this cat comes out like maybe one out of every 3 times. And then you can tame him. And he stays, you know, stealth. I think you can activate ability on him. Oh, these are green too. That will make it to where he won't be stealth all the time, but why? I think it's like a spotted cat too, so it's really cool. Okay, we're not really getting any more points for those guys. I mean, I'm gonna still pick them till they're gray, but I don't even know how I'm gonna level that guy up. Because you know, you want, I think you kind of want like a tanking pet, and then you want like a DPS pet. For dungeons, and then you probably want like a raid pet. Okay, here's Spruceweed. 100. That answers that. And then I guess, I don't know, if you want to switch out a DPS pet for maybe a PvP pet. But I think a cat would probably be good for both PvP and DPS, because they do the most damage, them and the raptors. And I have a dragon pet, a wind serpent. And I like them a little bit better because they have the ranged attack on them. And it does a lot of damage. I think it's like if it, because right now it's rank 5. You can only get rank 6 from a certain guy, and I think he's like in Zolgarab or something. And yeah, I think it does the most damage as far as all the pets in the game, like their abilities. So I don't even have him. I don't know for certain. I didn't do extensive research or anything, but I think it's better than having the bite, you know, because I mean the thing costs. They have 100 focus. And they spend focus in order to get their ability going. And then their growl costs like 15 focus. So all I have him doing is growling and doing the lightning breath. And he does pretty good damage. And then on the DPS meter, the damage meter, I always have him separate because I always want to see his stats, if he's even hitting people. Because he's a little bit lower level. I think I got him at level 49 and I was a 51 or something. But I think now he caught up. And we still got a long way to go here. Hey, the major roll gives you Swift Thistle too. I did not know that. I guess we can go down the beach and see if we can get some strangle kelp. I like doing the beach quest too. The beach quests are awesome. Okay, I don't know. It's nice being a druid for these ones. I don't know if I'm able to get this thing. It's red. Might have to have 80. I have 80. I knew it. It's always 2 or 3 above. Every freaking time. I guess I could walk on water too. And I guess now that we're kind of in the lower level areas, this would be the time to get light feathers. Because that's the only thing that, the reagent that in order to do your levitate, you need light feathers. So now we have a new goal of 85. Alright, let's kind of go this way. I don't think we went this way. We can just find one more. Briarthorn. Even a mage war will probably do it too. And we'll run down the beach looking for strangle kelp. Kind of figured it wouldn't do it on the last one. Uno mas, come on. RNG. Work for me today. Alright, where's this tower? These people gave me so many problems. I'm gonna kill all of them. Because I think there's an elite in here. Oh, he's just a high level elite. I died so many times over here. I wanted to take revenge. Yeah, because I think it's like 30, level 30, because these guys are like level 20s, but those guys in that tower are level 30s. So it's just like, I'm going to go take them out. And I was determined. Oh, of course, it's up there, huh? Right there, huh? Of course. Oh, is this guy going to do it too? See if he is. I think he is. Oh no. Alright, 85. I might as well get stuff. Alright, back to the beach. So I'm gonna need strangle kelp because water breathing potions and stuff. So I wonder if you can mount on the water. It let me mount though. And then I can still go down, right? And then come back up. Cool. Even during the day, it kind of looks like it's night. Now I might as well get these. I mean, there could be stuff in here. Okay, let me off my mount. I just push like every button on my keyboard but the right one. Dark Shore Grouper. Wonder if I have the recipe for that one. This is how I like to make some of the patterns and stuff. I mean, you can find a lot of stuff fishing. But, I mean, for these things, you know. And then you also get those other things, too. The Rumsey beer things. And it works on a separate cooldown. Gives you stamina. I think 15 for 15 minutes at the higher levels. And this is a good one. Already got 4 stringo kelp, even though we don't really need the stringo kelp. We need the herbalism. Cool. Can we make it? Yeah. Now let's get this guy buff. He's just right there out of range. Can't catch up to him. There we go. Clicked it 70 times, but got it off. 30 minutes he's gonna be like, or she, gonna be feeling pretty good. Like, I got this buff, I gotta do stuff with it. Can't waste this buff, man. Yeah, Strangle Kelp's a good one because it's a guaranteed. I mean, it's red. So we definitely should probably get the Strangle Kelp. We need to get to 100. Probably need to get to at least 125 before we go into the next area. And then we're going to have to get floating debris. Can't see it. And those ones are kind of hard to get. Oh, it's fine. Oh. These dudes are beasts. '89, getting there. You would think there'd be more. Like, I remember doing this and finding a crop load, but you know, it's very different when you actually have to kill everything you come across. And we're going to need some of these guys too, so I might as well just get them. Because I think we can still level up. What does it take? Is it the swim speed? Yeah. Yeah, it's a couple points. Yeah, because I mean, you can get leather, and I mean, you can get anything from these things. I mean, here at this low level, I mean, it's not going to be very useful to us, but when you're leveling up, you know, there's a lot of stuff you need from other professions. And you'll get tin and gold bars. I mean, there's no telling. And that's why I like the whole fishing aspect of the game. Because for those who do it, you know, because not many people do it, which leaves a good market, because who wants to come here and fish, you know? I don't mind. I like it, because it's always like a surprise of what you're going to get every time. I mean, we've got 5 trunks here. 6. And I remember spending a lot of time in Stranglethorn Vale, there on the river there, and just going up and down the river, just over and over again. Finding a lot of different things. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I guess on the way over here, go around Aberdeen here, and then we'll head down the shore that way. And I gotta remember, because we're at 90 now, we're almost to get bruiseweed. Guess let's just go through the frickin' town here. Yeah, Paladins got it rough, so they need some love, you know. Just wish it didn't put me into combat when I heal people. The unfortunate thing about priests is they got no way to move fast. That I'm aware of. I guess there's the boots. You can make the rocket boots, I guess, if you're an engineer. I don't really care for engineering too much. It's nice because if you have an engineer, then you can make the best bobbers in the game, I guess. Fishing lures. Which is critical, vital. If you're going to fish, you're going to need those lures eventually. Because even having those lures still don't guarantee that you're going to catch stuff on the higher levels. Now that's one thing I could understand not being able to catch, get the strangle kelp. Because you know you're in the water, it's murky, it's dark, you know, it's kind of hard to see it stuff. Oily blackmouth, gotta get them. Sorry if you guys don't like fishing. I like it. Soothing, relaxing. I mean, look at where we are. This is awesome. In real life, it's not fun. I don't mind it. I guess because ever since I had to get a fishing license when I turned 18, you know, I stopped fishing. And then plus, like, having to clean the fish and stuff. I guess I am a sushi chef, and I still do it. But it's different. I don't know, there's just something different about it. we got a raid in a few hours. So I'm going to see how long it actually takes. So far it's taken me at least 2 hours to get to Herbalism 91, Alchemy 140. I had a lot of stuff. I have another alchemist actually, a lower level guy, a mage. I think he's like a 17. So I just transferred all the stuff on from him onto this guy. So I was able to get something to start off with, but it really didn't matter because all those herbs are really cheap on the auction house. I mean, a stack of 20 mage royal is like not even a gold or a silver. It might be 2 silver. I mean, they don't sell for anything. I don't know why mage royal is the one that's just like, I guess because it's not, there's not many things that it's used for, useful, I guess. I wonder if we get anything for the blackmouth oil. No. Then we're going to have to go hunt for all the different alchemy ingredients. What's cool is that, you know, we got the internet nowadays. So it's really easy to find what quests get them, all of them in the game. But I can't even think of it just one, because I guess Outland is up in, isn't it like up in space or something? I don't know. And I don't think there's very many spots to fish there. I know like Zangermarsh, that was the server I was on retail. Now I guess it doesn't matter what server you're on, because it's all like cross-realm stuff, which kind of sucks. Because you never, like, hey, there we go. Oh, crap. Don't leave. So you never see the same person twice, you know? Whereas on this, you know, classic, you know, you kind of see the same people over and over again. Because we're all on the same server, you know? And then, you know who not to join. If you see them in the dungeon, you're like, oh, great. Here we go. But I've never, like, had any problems with any of these people, you know? Like, if I see them in the dungeon, I'm like, oh, I don't want to play with them. I've never just left or anything. I just knew what to expect. Onward we go. Hey, I made it across that one. Lucky number. Number we're shooting for is 125, of course. Yeah, see, there's more floating debris right here, but it's kind of like sunken. These are the harder ones to get. Because you really can't, yeah. It always says it's too shallow. Okay, that might get it. Let's see. See, even though it's like daytime, it still looks like the moonlight looks better. This place at night is really cool. And it seems to always be raining here. I can remember very many times. There it is. The rum. I think it's really low at this level, but yeah, 5. And it only works 15 minutes. But you know, if you fish long enough, you can get like 30 of them. And it works on a different timer, or you can have that and your food buff going. So we're talking like, you know, at low levels, the stamina buff you get for, let's say, your fortitude buff. Yeah, it only gives you 3, you know? And then here it gives you 8. And you don't get this till like level 12 or 15, I don't know. It's a while. So it's a nice little buff. And stacked up, you know, with your other things. And I think I like fishing so much that I level it up with 2 other characters. Don't ask me why. I guess the thing that kind of gets on my nerves is when you're questing. And, cool, got a point. You're questing and you see like a floating debris or something, you know, and you're like, oh man, I want to get that. And I think I still haven't leveled it up on my hunter. I got it on my druid and now my priest. I only have 1 fishing pole, which I probably need another one. Because, you know, you gotta have the one with 20 fishing. And, we're at the end of the beach now. I like doing these quests too. But the hunter, you know, depending on what kind of animal you have, I guess when I was leveling up I had a boar, so it really didn't matter. But like a fish, or not fish, a cat, all they eat is fish, really. I think they might eat meat too. Oh, here we go. But then there's a problem also, fishing, because you see something and you're like, oh man, now I gotta stop. And yeah, it's nice to be able to, I mean, I guess food really isn't too much of a problem, unless you got maybe like a monkey or something, because those suck. I think they just eat like fruit and fungus, and you never find that out in the wild. It'd be kind of cool if they like made, if they had fruit trees or some kind of, I guess they, like when you kill people, you know, you can get both depending on who you kill, but they need to make like mushrooms too that you can pick. But you know, before you leave, you can just buy it at a vendor or something. And even the oily blackmouth sells for like 2 or 3 gold for a stack of 20. I sold all the higher level, the stone scale eel. I sold that for like, I think 7 gold for a stack of 20. So I guess, I don't know if it's a lazy man's way to make money, but it is a way. A way? Alright, so I guess on the way back, what's this? Crap. Is this a special guy? No. Kind of look like one. have to go get up that earth root. And it's so peaceful. Especially right here, because it's all like nice and quiet, you know. It's not hard to hear the cast, the bobber. And I've found a blue item. I don't think I ever found it like on the regular Warcraft. Um, 2005 or 2006 Warcraft. But on Warcraft Classic, I've found blue items from these treasure trunks. I don't think anything I could actually use, because that's what kind of happens. Anything you actually find in the world, I still have in the bank. I leveled up. I found this like really awesome dagger, and it's like level 30 or something. I'm like, I'm gonna make a rogue just to use this dagger, and I did. Now he's my banker though. I think I got him up to like level 14. I think I started to stream actually, where I was like, I'm gonna level up a rogue, son of a gun. It's like, don't get him. I can't. I can't not get him. Look how many treasure chunks we get. We'll have to see whenever we get done. We need to get to at least 125. But once we get done with the shore here, we're going to go in and come back up and down the shore. Because I think everything in this realm now, oh no, we still need 100. So we need 7 more before we can get another bruiseweed. And I'll have to probably get an add-on for getting herbs. I've never used one, but I hear there's some pretty cool ones. That kind of tracks where you got your herbs from, I think. I don't know, I've never used it. But it's kind of essential, I guess, for finding Black Lotus, which I guess I was reading online. It spawns like once every hour, and it's crucial, vital to make flasks. And I know they go for like 100 gold on the auction house. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's right. I sold all my enchanting stuff. Like I'm not, because there's no going back now, you know. There's no way I'm leveling up enchanting again ever. I think it's just more worth it just to, you know. I mean, if you can get a monopoly on all of it, you know. I think it's just buy this stuff, you know, enchant your gear one time, and that's it. Until you get another piece of gear that you want to enchant. And you know, I guess the leveling up process, you know, I don't see the point of leveling up something that you're going to get rid of in 5 levels or whatever. I guess it makes it a little bit easier. It can be a little bit higher on the DPS charts. Okay, there is the Shar. We're not going there yet. So this is probably going to take a while. I guess you can level up enchanting pretty fast, you know. Get 100 or so gold. Just buy all the stuff off the auction house. But as far as leveling up herbalism, And maybe I should have just done that. Kept enchanting. But enchanting really works. You gotta have tailoring too. I guess not necessarily. You can just do just a bunch of dungeons and, depending on how it rolls for you, you can come out with some pretty good stuff. The last 2 dungeons I did was insane because it was like non-stop. It was just greeting, of course, on everything. And I just kept getting them, just one after another. I was to the point to where I was like, I'm not greeting on anything anymore. People are going to start getting pissed, think I'm cheating. He's cheating! And then there'll be times where, I don't get anything. The whole run. Like not one roll went my way. Alright, we're at 95. We're definitely going to come across some bruiseweed for sure, because that's what always happens. It'll probably happen once we get to 99, but you'll see a couple of them. But like I said, the lucky number is 125, and then we can get the next set of training. Oh, look at that. 2 of them sold. That's like 8 gold right there. Because, I put them at a pretty good price. And I guess that's another thing about enchanting, But I don't know for certain. Because, all the money that I've spent, disenchanting stuff. Because it'll be, something good, too. Well, I guess... Wow, I'm selling all of them. Look at that. Bruiseweed? Cool. Yeah, sold every one of them. I think I have some more in my bank, too. I don't know if I put them all on there. I think I've just put all the ones that I had on me. Because I think I had, 40. And they sell for, 4 gold a pop. 4 to 6 gold. But the armor itself that I disenchanted to get those things probably sold for twice that, And that's the thing. Bruiseweed? No. Good. None of these are really giving us points. So I was hoping we'd get more stringle kelp. We actually did come out with a lot of stringle kelp, but it was from fishing. Not from picking. Alright, mage rolls are good though. Because at least they're yellow. Come on, go ahead and attack me. Beat you with my pole. Hey, the pole does pretty good damage there. Alright, make sure to take it. Don't want to piss people off here. I think that's one recipe I didn't get, was the bear meat recipe. I guess there was a couple that I didn't get, the ones that don't really give you bonuses or anything. Okay, we're at 97 hopefully. Nice. I wasn't sure if any of the bags would sell, because I made a bunch of bags too. I don't think I put... Actually, no, I didn't put many of them, or any of them, on the market. Because that's where I've got all the mooncloth bags, But then again, I've probably wasted, I would say, 1,000 gold on like burning enchantments, burning stuff that I could have sold for twice as much, on the auction house or even to the vendor, you know, and then getting all the recipes and then using those things to enchant gear that, you know, enchant the same piece of gear 30 times to level up Taylor or enchanting. So I just don't know. I don't really care for it too much. Let's go on this side. And then there's a lot of potions that, well, I don't know. I think it's different with potions. I don't know. I'm glad I switched. Should have done it a long time ago. And then I think a lot of people do that. Like, they'll get tailoring and then get all the best stuff and then switch to something else. Okay, we're at 99, so what's the chances the next herb we're going to see is going to be a bruiseweed? What do you think the chances are? Pretty good in my opinion. Oh, we got lucky. It'd be even luckier if you got the 100. Cross your fingers. Cross them. Bummer. It's going to happen. Before we get to 100, we're going to see a bruiseweed. Because that's what happened every time. I can understand the mage roll because, the mage roll is everywhere until Drossel. But for the Stranglekelp, it was the same thing. Okay. Looks like we lucked out here. Maybe let's see if it gives it to us. It's a yellow. Might give it to us. Nice. Okay, so now we can get everything. I don't think I've ever seen a wild steel bloom here. I may have seen the king's blood here. I don't know for certain. Sweet. This will be our first bruiseweed. What? Make me beat you for a fishing pole. Where are you hiding? Wow, I've been looking for this chick forever and never found her. Okay, I think my game just froze or something. Yeah, I think it did, because I'm not seeing anything. That was weird. Back to failing attempts here. Okay, I think there's another one that goes over here somewhere. Man, it was a mage roll. Let's see if the silver leaf, I'm sure the earth root's probably going to be a little bit better. They're both green, but I think this one will take a little bit longer. Yep, silver leaf is done. Probably at 100. Peace Bloom is done. Wonder if Mage Roll is green now, yep. So now it's just Briar Thorn and Bruiseweed. So I don't know if we're going to get to 135 or 125 here. We might have to go to Ashara. I had no clue that the Mage Roll gave you Swiftness, so that's pretty cool. Well, through trial and error, it's much quicker to level up Herbalism and Alchemy. If you ever want to switch. At least so far. I mean, I haven't had to go... Well, I've got some pretty good gear, so... Even if I do have to go to like level 50s and 60 places, you know, could kind of work it out there. Bet you there's going to be a Bruiseweed in here, yeah. Yeah, another good spot. I guess I have another herbalist, but he's on the Horde side. And I think I actually erased him. He's a hunter. I think I made an Orc Hunter. And I remember going through the Barrens. And that's a pretty cool spot. The trade channel talk is very different. I don't know what it is about the Barrens, but trade channel is very different on the Barrens as opposed to anywhere else in the game. Don't ask me why. It's Barrens chat. Okay, that Earthroot should still be green. I don't know. I am 105, so it might not be green anymore. Cool. Alright, so there's only really... well, I guess it's just the two that aren't going to give us any points, and that's Peace Bloom and Silverleaf, and that's kind of all we're seeing now. Might have to go to Ashara a little sooner than I thought. And I'm thinking there'll be at least one bruiseweed here. Right in the middle, like 6 guys, because that's usually how it is. It's pretty tough, you know, when you're like a lower level guy and you see a bruiseweed, you're like, I want to get it. And then, you know, you fight all these guys, and then some level 60 like me just comes up and takes it. See, the thing is, if it was me, I'll go ahead and give it to him. I'll just be like, let me pick it, and I'll give it to you. I'll be on my way. Because I know how it feels. And I had some guy do that, actually. It was for mining, though. He just was like leveling up a mining. And I think I was in Westfall. He's like, I'm just going to mine it once. Here, take the thing. Cool. Alright, let's see how I get out of this thing now. Right here. Alright, and I guess we'll kind of head back down on the other side. I don't know if it's more beneficial to go on the shore. I guess if we do go on the shore, then I'll probably be forced to fish again, so maybe we'll hold off. Maybe just run down the regular way, because we still need the 15 points here. Almost 20 points. And basically all it is Briarthorn. This is yellow, so it's not guaranteed for the point. Cool. Ah, it's a peace bloom. See, I'd rather be in shadow as I'm running around. That way I could look cool and feel cool. See, I can't heal and stuff, so. It's nice when you think you're gonna die and someone comes up and just heals you. Gives you a buff. Yeah, since we already went down the shore once, we'll stay on the inside this time. Briarthorn and bruiseweed is what we need. And our time in Dark Shore's over. It was quick. Of quick time in Darkshore. I am gonna miss it. If I could have a level 20 character for the rest of the game, he'd be in Darkshore. That's what was cool about, oh, we got a point. Elder Scrolls Online. That you can, if you like an area, you know, you could level up all the way to, you know, the max level just in that area. I'm pretty sure is how it works. I didn't play it that much, but from what I gather, I don't even think I made a max level character, but I pretty much got him all the way up. And I'm probably thinking this probably isn't the best spot to come find herbs, but it's Darkshore. And I'm sure all the low people, you know, like, where's all the freaking herbs, man? What's going on? All we're finding is silver leaf and peace bloom. Yeah, tell me about it, you know. It's all I'm finding too. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Ashara. Cool. And then there was some over here too, probably an earth root. And we're almost there. We just need 15 more. Sweet. It's probably like an earth root or something. Which we might not get any points for now. We'll have to see here. Cool, you can dismount in the air. Alright, we'll stop in Aberdeen. Take a little break. Probably fly to Ashara. There's going to be a lot of things we can't get there, but at least I'm hoping there'll be more. Of the stuff we can get. And then we're still going to have to fly back over and get our training and all that stuff, so... Because we're only 15 points away here. But 110 puts it at a good level for heading over there. And let's give this druid a buff. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bueno, bye.